everyone, it's Banchin here. Welcome to a very special CherryTree video. This is the one that a lot of people have been asking about, especially Adam, who keeps messaging me about when is this Ace video coming? When is the Ace video coming? So it's finally arrived. It's been a very busy festive season. So here we go. I would like to introduce, with his permission, Ace, also known as James. How are you, Ace?
Up to charm, right?
Yes, it's worked. Everything's good. We can proceed. For those of you who probably don't know what's going on, we have stopped this video about 4 times because something has happened. I'll put the bloopers at the end. You guys can have a laugh. So here we go. So as we're going to get right into this, but before we do, I thought, well, you know what? We've got 15 questions. So how about we give away a prize to every question that gets featured? What do you think the prize should be?
I'm one of these sneaky people that'll just say, "Oh, take this one because you can't get it anymore."
Oh, no.
No, that can't happen.
Okay, it's up to you.
I think I said that to someone before, actually.
Whatever you like, it will be given away.
Oh, I'll decide by the end.
Okay, we'll decide by then. Here we go. Let's get straight into it. So, first question is by Applied Rainfall 65. Hi Ace, how long have you been playing the game and how did you find it?
Been playing well over a year now. I think beginning November time-ish. Yeah, just basically browsing through Play Store and it popped up and yeah.
Just a year? I would have thought you were one of the first people that started playing.
No, I actually missed the first event, the Halloween event I missed. I was there for the first Christmas one, when the original, what was it, Santa hats, candy canes, and Christmas jumper was in it.
That's first released. Wow, there you go. Okay. I just remember, I've just did a video which I'll be airing very soon, in a couple of days, just before the end of the year, of a wrap-up of 2024. And I found and was also given some screenshots of when the game very first was released. And it is really interesting. You would have seen a lot. If anyone's seen them, it would have been, you would have seen a lot of different things that are in the game than there are now.
Well, I actually missed, I know Discovery was a lot different, and I definitely missed that from when I first started.
Right.
But yeah, I know Discovery was different from what it is now.
Yeah, and also Base Camp. When you see Base Camp, you'll be like, "Oh, this is interesting. Oh, that looks very different." But you'll see it in the video. This will be interesting. Well, thank you, Applied Rainfall 65. Next question. Okay, it's a bit of a fun one from the Angel of Death. Why do you like to ping everyone?
Chaos. Chaos can be fun.
Yes, it's like a Friday night, let's have some fun, and then suddenly no one knows what's going on, and you are pinging people all over the place.
You can't beat it. It's amusing. And we got to let our hair down occasionally. We're moderators, we're admins, and we're not always serious.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I have heard some comments every now and then get sent to me about, admins and mods and this and that, they represent the game, they should be like this, but we're also just people, right? We're just players as well, just trying to enjoy the game. So sometimes you got to have a little bit of fun, and you got to know when it's time to have fun, the appropriate time. So yeah, it's really good to see a little bit of fun being had on Discord. My way is just, okay, let's go crazy and just do some giveaways. That's always fun. But yeah, when you're in form, Ace, I tell you what, it definitely is chaos.
It is quite amusing because me and Adam bounce off each other quite well, so that's always good to call.
Yeah, it is. I have seen that, definitely. Thank you, Angel of Death. Okay, the M. Now, this one I said wrong in the last interview. I thought it was the M Legend, but someone said them a legend. So them a legend 9. How did you become an admin?
I was actually an admin before even Adam was. To be honest, I actually think I joined the Discord before Adam, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? Oh my goodness, I didn't
Yes.
expect that. So
Um.
let's. Reaper was the first one. He made the channel, right?
Who? Adam.
No, Reaper.
Yeah. So Reaper made the channel and it stayed as a community channel for a long time. Him and one of his friends sort of walked away from it, and it became Reaper running it by himself, and he wasn't so good with all the permissions and stuff and setting up that across the servers. So I sort of stepped in and helped with that, and I became an admin from it.
So it was through Reaper. Well, that'd be interesting to see what Adam's recollection of who was first on the server between you and him. Well, there you go. So he just asked
I
you.
actually think we can search through the server itself to look at welcome messages to find out
Oh,
who did.
yes.
It takes quite a while to scroll back.
That's very
If
true.
I'm not mistaken, I was. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, all right. I'm going to pause.
That'll take too long. I'll pop it up at some other point.
Okay, all right. No worries. All right, let's move on then. Next one, HX Love S. So says, hi Ace. I want to know, why do you have the ghost reacts to your name?
That was a joke initially. Whenever I popped up in a chat, I'd always pop up with a ghost because I always set my fingers invisible, but I was always lurking. I'd just appear with a ghost.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I wanted to know the answer to this question too, because I never asked. I never knew why either, but I just thought, it just must be one of those things. Because if I'm not mistaken, too, I think it started around the Halloween event when the ghost stuff started appearing, the equipment.
Brett was the one that set them. If you remember around the time, even Adam had auto responses to him saying like "I forgot" and stuff like that on it.
Okay.
So he removed them, but my ghosts always stayed.
Yours stayed. Rightio. You know what I just remembered? Adam sent me something just before we started recording, and I forgot to look because I've got a feeling he knows we're doing this video. I want to see what he sent. I wonder if it's got anything to do with you. Hold on, Trade Center. Let me see what he sent me. He sent me 4 eggs. Is there an inside joke I'm not aware of, or is just he just wanted to have his presence somewhere in the video?
I think if it was going to be 4 eggs, that would be more of a scepter thing, wouldn't it?
Probably. Let me collect them. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. I'll just collect them. And that one too. Yeah, it was just 4 eggs. All right, moving on. I might just put some nice little battles on now before we go on to the next question. I almost have completed 10,000 kills in the God's place. Who have I got left? I've only got... I've got a couple of hundred left of Amaran. Let's do Amaran, and hopefully by the end of the video, I would have completed Amaran. So here we go. Where are you, Amaran? How is your... and I found a Christmas cracker already. Wow. That is bizarre. Okay. How is your no life cape going, as a side note question?
Dreadful.
Yeah, it's not easy, is it?
I'm still in the process of farming the base camp. So yeah.
Oh, actually, that's another question coming up too, by the way, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, this is from... Sorry?
I'm just sending you something quickly from when we actually joined the servers.
Okay.
So this is when Adam joined the server.
Hold on, let me pause the video and get our private messages up. Hold on. Okay, so we're back. Have a look at this. Is really interesting, guys. I'm going to just flip over to the PM. So Adam joined the server on the 5th of December 2023, and Ace actually joined before him on the 21st of November 2023. So there you go. This is a bit of CherryTree trivia. Ace has been on the server longer than Adam has. There you go. Very interesting. Okay, our next question is from Shaky Cheese, who says, what's your favourite part of the game?
Tricky. I like the game as a whole. It's
Yeah.
very hard to choose between.
Are you a big trader these days? I never go in the trade channels anymore, so I have no idea. Are you still trading?
If I have something to trade, I'll throw it in, but I'm not actively trading. Right now, I'm focusing on farming stuff, so if I've got excess that I can send over. Only time I really go into trading is when I'm helping people.
Okay, well, there you go. So farming is what you're doing a lot now, and you said that your no life cape is not doing very well, which means you're not doing a lot of combat. So it's a lot of farming then.
Well, I am doing combat, just the wrong things.
Oh, okay, I get
So
you.
I think at the minute I'm in the process of getting speed rings for the 5 Eternals or something forever.
Oh well, as soon as Adam introduced Basecamp 75, everyone's game, their whole gameplay changed. Would you agree that everyone just went, oh, now I've got to try and do this?
But I also think after bans that's happened over the last month, let's say 2 months now, the I can't say the word.
Economic?
That's the one. The economic on it, people think people have a lot more gold than they actually do. And
Yeah,
they
well,
really don't.
Adam actually, he has the stats on it. I think it was when he had his dev panel up, there was something like 19 billion gold, right? 19 billion gold. And after we got rid of all the dupers and got rid of accounts that were doing dodgy things, it went down to about 7 billion gold. So 7 billion gold isn't, it's not a lot. I think
If you think, look at one of the recent lists, I think to get into the top 10 gold stacks, you need just over 95 million, I think.
really,
If I'm
okay,
not
which is
mistaken, yeah, I think that was it, which isn't really a lot in the long
no,
scheme of things, if you think about it.
yeah, and especially that's the top 10. So we're looking
Yeah.
at, how many players play it. Like I think it's actively about 3,500 at the moment, active players.
Yeah. Yeah.
You divide 7 billion by that, and the average player doesn't have a huge amount. I'm curious now. I'm going to go to my calculator one sec. Restart. Okay, so I just did the calculation. Around 2 million is the average player if we have 7 billion gold in there, which is 2 billion. It's not a huge amount if you've been trading a lot. A lot of people have got. Sorry, 2 million, not 2 billion. 2 million. Yeah. Not a huge amount. So there you go. Okay. Very interesting.
It is quite interesting to see some of the things that Adam shows us, but then it's sort of stuff that we need to know to look out for.
That's right. I love the stats part of things. Absolutely love
Yeah,
it.
if people saw some of the stuff we did, the prices for anything wouldn't be as high as they are.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's move on. This is Al1. All one? AL number 1, then the word 1. I don't know how you would say that. Okay, so sorry?
It's
Just
old one.
old 1. Okay. Hi Ace, can you name 3 aspects of the game and community that you like the most, dislike the most, and would like to change? I think we can do 1 of each. So what do you like the most about the community? What do you dislike the most about the community? And what do you like to change if you could change one thing?
Most about the community. I like how the community comes together. Like, do you remember the pickaxe of the God Vault?
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness, yes.
Oh my god. We hit record highs. I was going for hours sending gold here and everywhere because I was working. I do most of my work from the phone. So to try and go back from a game to Discord to try and put codes in, it's just nigh on impossible for me.
Yeah.
So I just spent lots of time sending golds, and we brute forced that one.
Yeah, there's been a few vaults where everybody's worked together and just gone nuts, eh?
Yeah. I also really liked I say back in the day, it's not really, it's like a year and a half, 9 months ago, when the secret items were secret and hidden.
Yes.
The whole community in Discord worked together to try and narrow down and find them.
Yeah, I remember that. That was actually one of the questions, I think, in one of either Adam's or my videos, where they just someone said, "Are you going to introduce that back again?" And Adam did say yes. There will be stuff happening where that's going to happen again, and that was fun. Everyone, that's where the secret item hunt channel was most active, where people goes, "Okay, I think it was, farming this monster." While mining this particular ore, while doing this, and and everyone's like, okay, let me try it this way, let me try it that way. Yeah, what do you dislike
Hey,
the most?
I
Sorry.
still remember doing this in internal chat channels, and we still not be able to find it. It still took a while
That's
before
right.
it hit.
That's right. Yeah, it was good fun.
But yeah,
What do you dislike the most?
honestly, I'd say the trading.
Really? Like, you mean the trading system as it is now?
No,
Just
like
trading in general.
yeah, yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
I don't like the scalpers, and we're all here to have fun. What's the point
Yeah,
in setting stupidly high prices for something that
that's true.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, actually, funny story. I'm not sure if you saw this morning, but it was there was a player who was locked in Discord locked, and they were trying to
Yeah.
explain how they got certain items. And one of the comments that they made in the appeal was, "Oh, my my brother showed me how to rip people off, so I've been doing that and getting heaps of stuff." I'm like, "Okay, you're proud of that?"
I
I
did.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh god. I mean, legal, like not ripping him off as in scamming, but just setting high prices, and then
Yeah.
but he himself acknowledged that it was ripping people off. So I do see a point there when you say it does sometimes bring out the bad in people, the trading. So yeah,
Oh, the
but
problem is, I think it's the people that's got the gold will buy everything cheaper, always,
of course,
and
and
it's
sell a higher.
them that's because they have the money to pump into it, and they have the gold to pump into these to outbid everybody, and then as soon as they've monopolised it, it goes in even higher, and
Yep, that's right.
I don't think it's healthy.
And does that lead into the next question? One thing that you would like to change somehow? Or is there something else you'd like to change about the game?
Yeah, I found it. Yeah, I think so.
Fair enough. Well, trading is changing. There's going to be a trade system set up new next year. And also
Yeah,
there's going to be in-game trading as well, where players just drop an item into a little trade screen and someone can buy it while they're sleeping. And so it will change a little bit.
yeah, I think it's going to be interesting, and I hope it doesn't bring away from the Discord community personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it will, because it'll still, like, people will still want to advertise certain things that they need traded quickly, and they'll do it through Discord and then quickly redirect that person that wants to buy into the game. I think that it'll still be okay, but yeah, who knows? Interesting. Well,
Or if it's that way, it might cause problems because you always have that one person that will come and try and snipe it from them if it's in
correct.
the Dropbox sort of
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. Actually, that's a good point. So it's
And
got to be a PM thing.
that could potentially cause some issues.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
someone's just happened to be browsing it and see, oh look, that's quite cheap. Let me pick that up now. And
yeah.
yeah,
That's true. Well, I'm sure. Look, these problems we'll get to, and we'll do some testing, and I have faith Adam will find a solution to
of
all of this
course.
stuff. Of course. Okay. Okay. Indigenous Skeleton 12 asks, if you could add one item to the game, what would it be, and how would it drop?
It would be a scythe.
What, another one?
Oh, we don't have a scythe. We've got a scythe.
Okay. I got you now. A sky. Okay. A sky. So one that is actually spelled SKYTHE.
No,
Oh my
I
God.
honestly don't know. I had to drop in that joke at some point.
Fair enough. You were waiting for that one. I could see it. Oh, that's funny.
I actually think I read that message on the Ask a questions. It was, oh, please come up.
Oh, really? Okay, I don't even know. Maybe it'll come up later. But there you go. You paused it up. So you'd add an item that is called a scythe with SKYTHE.
No, I'd probably add some sort of bow.
A what?
Like a bow. A bow?
A bone?
A new bow.
A bow, sorry. A bow. Like, with what abilities that, say, the Canosian bow doesn't have?
I don't know. How can we beat that at the minute? That's the thing.
Yeah, see, just so everyone knows.
Maybe add the Chronosian bow and give it the chance for an instant kill on it. Could be quite interesting.
Oh, insta-kill. Burn. Shock. Stun. Freeze. Gosh, there's so much that can be done. For those that don't know, I was going to say, Ace. I sent Ace the questions, and he goes, "Nah, I'm not going to prepare for this. I'm just going to wing it." And I'm like, "Are you sure about this?" He goes, "Yep." So Ace hasn't actually gone through this question list, guys. So it's going to be interesting. So yeah, kudos to you there. Okay, Haramondo says, "You are an experienced player. Surely you thought about the direction the game is going and has been. Could you name 3 in-game systems or things that you could have done better, and 3 things that you'd like to see implemented in the future?" I think that's been sort of similar to the previous question. So maybe like in-game trade market, magic doesn't count since they're already coming. So basically Haramondo wants to know 3 things in the game that you think could have been done better, and some other stuff that you'd like to add to the game.
I don't know, really. I've not really thought about it.
That's a hard question, isn't it?
I've enjoyed it as it came, and I've not been disappointed with anything that's been released.
Yeah. This question is kind of like saying, "Hey, Ace, can you tell us 3 things that Adam has not done well?"
I know, right?
Oh gosh, that's
3
funny.
things that Adam hasn't fixed yet, or
Yeah, that's right. Well, there is a couple of bugs that I know are still in the game, and Adam cannot be bothered fixing them because they're so like, man, whatever. They don't actually give that much of an advantage. So yeah, it's funny because every now and then I get this bug reported to me, and I'm like, oh, this is like the 315th time that I've had the same bug reported. So anyway, yeah, all right. Well,
I don't know. Has he coded my extreme overload scroll yet?
Not that I'm aware of, because I mean, yes, I'm not sure about that one because it's definitely in the game because you have one.
Oh, I know it is. I got one.
But I don't think it actually drops anywhere yet. Yeah, I would say it's going to be from caskets, surely. There's nowhere else, surely, there could have possibly be.
Oh, I would have thought so.
Yeah, well, I just did 100,000 of them and didn't get one, so I was hoping...
is that the thing you was mentioning in the video? Whether that was going to drop?
It was, and now it's been leaked, but we won't do any more information about that just yet. That's until it's officially released. But no, that was something that I was kind of hoping that would drop in the 100,000 video, and everyone would be like, a what? An overload who? What? But unfortunately...
No, I don't think he's coded it yet, because he let me have a crown of Apollina.
Yep.
But when I received it, he hadn't coded the effect.
Of the crown or the scroll?
No, yeah, the crown. So I had the crown before the effect was even put onto it.
Oh, okay. It's just a shiny bit of jewellery.
Yeah. Well, not anymore, it's not. It works.
No, now it works, yeah. Well, thank you, Haramondo. Okay, we've got Sunshine J, also known as Riverleaf on Discord, says, "Firstly, thank you to everything that you do. From experience running a Discord for a developer and managing it can be tough, so it's deeply appreciated. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed." By the way, before I actually ask the question, just to clear things up, because there was a lot of questions which I haven't included here that were all alluding to people believing that you are part of the actual development team of the game. But Adam is a solo developer. Yeah, so Adam is a solo developer. Ace is the admin for the whole Discord. So he's got the basically the top-notch Discord rights for everything in Discord. So just had to clear that one up in case people thought that that you actually programmed. Would you like to program? I don't know. It's not something that.
No, not my cup of tea.
No, not your cup.
But I've also got Sleepy now next to my side.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's good with stuff like that, hasn't he? Isn't he?
Well, Brett was always my number 2, and yeah.
Well,
what happened without?
Sorry, moving on. Sunshine J says, "What is the toughest thing that you've had to deal with managing the Discord?" So he obviously knows you're admin, right?
I'll probably say one of the toughest times was managing some of the community managers at one point.
Oh, I know exactly what you're referring to. Oh my god! And it's, by the way, can we just clear things up right now? It's nobody that is currently a community manager. Right?
Not anymore. This is why I'm quite a stickler for rules sometimes, because we have had to ban the community manager for not abiding by the rules. And
crazy, hey?
Yeah.
Everyone's got.
If anyone else wants to know, just ask Sleepy. He'll tell you all about them.
Oh yeah, PMs incoming, Sleepy. Oh, I can just see it. It'll be like 50 PMs, and everyone's asking Sleepy the same thing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know.
I shan't drop the name of who it was.
No, let's not do that.
Sleepy knows full well.
Sleepy knows exactly. Unfortunately.
Yeah. That was tricky to manage. And of course, anyone I decide to promote or depromote and stuff can be quite hard, because we put them into their place for a reason. And
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
it's not all fun and games. Sometimes there are some difficult decisions that have to be made. So yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Moving on. Janitor says, "Hi Ace, it's clear that you do a lot for CherryTree and its community, but which other interests do you have?"
Drinking. I like fishing. When I get a chance. I've not done it in a long time though.
Okay.
What else have I done? Airsofting I like, if you know what that is.
Airsofting?
Yes.
What on earth is that?
It's like paintballing.
Ah.
But you use high-powered BB guns.
Sounds a bit dangerous.
It's actually less painful than paintballing, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Airsofting, okay. I guess the word soft is in there. So maybe.
Well, you're still being shot by plastic pellets.
Oh, yeah, that can't be fun. It's not for the person being hit though, but yeah, that sounds interesting. Okay, I never heard of that one. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Thank you to Janitor. Next question. Okay, hello Ace and Banshee. I'd like to ask if there's any other games that you play. If yes, which ones, and what's your favourite genre? From Kaju Blade.
I would love to play other games.
Oh, really?
I would love.
So you see, I'm like that too. Like, I'm a one-game person. I cannot focus on 2 games at the same time. But what did you play before CherryTree? Like, what was your other game or other games you've played before?
For CherryTree, I can't think about instantly before because of 2 kids and another half, and she monopolises TV playing her games, which is relatively annoying. But hey ho.
Are you trying to tell me that you're not actually a gamer?
I am
before
at heart. Oh no, before I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I quite like RPGs and strategy sort of things, and make you think.
Yep.
Of course, I played a lot of RuneScape, but I think most people have.
You know what? I'll tell you a secret. I've never played RuneScape.
Oh, have you not?
No.
That's quite interesting.
Yep. Never played the big games like the World of Warcrafts, that kind of. Never played any of those games. I was always into the sort of smaller games where I could just see potential in and really good gameplay, and not games where you know, high graphics. You got to constantly try and keep up with everybody, and so you have to play it like 12 hours a day. Couldn't really do that. Had an experience with a game like that, and after that it's like, no.
No, yeah, I think most things before CherryTree, I played a lot of roguelikes, like Undermined I played a lot of. Rogue Legacy.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd love to commit to like an older RPG. So Final Fantasy's always there in my heart.
Oh yes, Final Fantasy. I played that. Yeah, and Legend of Zelda as well. I love the old Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, the old Ocarina of Time. And...
That's the one. That's the one. Well, there you go. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Kaju Blade. You may know this next person. This next person, I'm going to let you guess who it's from. It says, "Hey Ace, why are you such a troll? I mean, really. P.S. You're also a noob."
I think he brings it out in me. I blame him for it.
That's of course Adam asked that question. That was a good, fun question. I thought I had to include that one in. Gosh. Yeah, no, you guys do bounce off each other quite well. I love to see that.
Probably because we're both English and we have the same sense of humour.
Same sense of humour. I love the English sense of humour. All the comedy shows I watch, I like all the English shows because I just like the English sense of humour. It's very witty. Yeah. There's a lot of wit there. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Hey, Ace, this is from Mouse. Mouse is also from England. How did you get the nickname Ace? And why do you like CherryTree? Well, that's been answered. How did you get the nickname Ace? And why are you letting Adam bully you so much?
I don't let him bully me. It's just we've got the same sort of sense of humour. We bounce off each other. As for the Ace, I've always used the name Ace for games across the board. I will explain the numbers in a bit, but that's a different question.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you, Mouse. The next one's from Underground Platypus, who asks, if you could change one thing about CherryTree, now this has been asked as well, hasn't it? If you could change one thing, what would it be? And I think you said trading, didn't you, before? Yeah. All right.
Just remove it completely and let everyone fight for themselves.
Which is how the game used to be before trading. And we worked it out. It was all right. We still... I don't think Discord community was as active as it is now with the trading, but still, a lot of people were still on there discussing what they found. And when something dropped, everyone dropped the screenshot. It's like, oh, how did you get that? And so it was pretty cool.
That Basecamp 50 was dreadful to get.
Oh, yes, indeed. That's another question I took as well, by the way. So, all right, let's move on. So this is Bathers09 says, we know Banshan's favourite weapon. What is Ace's favourite item or tool in the game?
It's got to be the Canosian bow, I think. Closely followed by the Rod of Pena, but that's mainly because I like fishing. Yes,
I agree. I'm a big Canosian fan, not just for the damage, but for the speed. I love seeing that bar constantly. Like, what on the screen right now is This
is why I'm trying to get my base camp up the next level because I get the 20% speed increase.
That's right. I'm seeing the bar on my level go really fast, and I'm not even using the bow. I'm just using the Scythe of Noctira. But if I use the bow, it's just so quick, and I've got all the bonuses. Sorry?
What's a Scythe? What's a Scythe?
The Scythe of Noctira.
The Scythe?
Yeah, Scythe. You know what I'm talking about.
A scythe.
Scythe. Scythe. Okay. I said scythe.
No,
in a previous video, and I was at Adam. He's on. Did you say scythe? I'm like, no. I said Scythe. Okay.
You did. You said scythe.
Yes, I did.
So you can say it.
Yes, I can, but it's programmed in my head from childhood. So.
That's fair.
Anyway. Now, Lucky 3x7 says, hi, Ace. Oh, this is a controversial one. I'm putting you on the spot here. Who do you like the most, Banshan or Adam?
I decline to answer that question.
Oh, very smart, man. You are a very smart man. Because my finger's on the hovering over the stop video.
or the minus send party.
That's right. Minus send 10 million gold or something. That's funny. Yeah, I thought, how could you
Fine, I can
ask that
cover. It's fine.
question?
I can cover 10 million gold. It's fine.
Ah, how could Lucky ask that question? I thought that takes some nerve. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put it in and put him on the spot. Answered like a gentleman. All right, Ace, next one. There are two questions.
Okay. The answer will be Adam because he made the game,
There you go. All right.
and then Banching because he's Banching and
There
can't
you go.
pronounce Scythe.
That's the only reason, is it? Just because.
Next one.
Moving on. Two questions. This is from this other guy, and is this the last one? This is actually the last one. So this is from this other guy who I'm not gonna tell you who. And they say, why the 12444 is your birthday the 12th of April 1944? So answer that question first.
Oh,
Obviously not.
this one was when I originally played RuneScape. I was a free-to-play member, and some random guy gave me their account, and the numbers at the end of it was 12444,
Oh.
and it just stuck, and I sort of combined what I always used to that for the online stuff.
Oh, that is so
Back
cool.
when I was playing games, I didn't need numbers because there's no online involved in it.
Yeah. See, everyone has a story about their nickname. It's so interesting. Everyone has a story.
Yeah.
You know my story, Basham.
Yeah.
Mine's a tricky one too. But yeah, look, that's really interesting. And the second question is, when are you going to take me out for that dinner date you promised me? I'm waiting. Come pick me up.
Well, I don't drive, so you've got to provide the transport.
Well, there you go. And that was from Adam. So that's very interesting. I thought we'd end on a bit of a fun one. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now
Adam wanted me to open up saying my name instead of you in case you pronounced it wrong. So.
Oh, look, I pronounce things phonetically if I don't know how they actually are pronounced.
Oh, of course.
Which is why I pronounced it as Scythe, because the C was a K in my head. So, and I was only a child.
Of course.
Yeah. And it's stuck.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah. There you go. Well, we still have to decide. You have to decide what all of the people are going to get. What are they all going to get for these beautiful questions that they've asked you?
Let's give them a Rod of Capenia.
There you go. Everybody gets a Rod of Capenia.
Actually, no.
No.
No, you can farm the Rod of Capenia now.
Okay. Change of plans.
Just give them a Canosian bow.
Oh, that's a big gift. So Canosian bow.
We'll go for one of my favourites.
And everyone can kind of, you can technically farm the Canosian bow. So how would you like me to add a bit of enhancement to that? An enhanced Canosian bow.
The Rod of Capenia you can farm through a monster. The Canosian bow not so easy.
Oh, true. So
how about then we go halfway there and we give them half the enchantment tickets as well.
Okay.
So they're halfway to the enchanted.
Sounds good. So they can get
and they still got something to work for.
Sounds good. So a bow of Canosian, and half the enhancement tickets that you need to get the bow of Canosian. So now I've got to go back and see how much that is, because I don't actually know.
I think before the upgrade it's 40.
It might be 40.
If I'm not mistaken. After the upgrade it's 38, I think.
Well, it's 28. I see 28 on my screen now. That's because I've got the so it must be 35? 36, something like that. Okay. So let's say we'll give them 18. How does that sound?
I think it's the same as what the top should be. Yeah, 36, I think. Yeah,
okay.
Why not?
18 sounds good. So everybody here gets 18 enhancement tickets and a bow of Canosian. And just to make this a little bit extra special, because it is, we've been waiting for this video a while. How about we also give one person that puts their in-game name in the comments the same thing, a bow of Canosian and 18 enhancement tickets. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Sounds good. All right. Well, there you go, guys. Put your in-game name in the comments for a chance to also win a bowl of Canosian and 18 enhancement tickets. And that is it. We have finally done this interview, long-awaited interview with Ace. Thank you very much, Ace, for joining us. Is there anything else you'd like to say before, we wrap this one up?
Well, I think once all the interviews are done, it'll be interesting just to get all the community managers together and have a little chitter chat.
That's been on the cards for a while, hasn't it? We planned.
Make a little community manager podcast thing for them.
That sounds great. And maybe even a live stream. Do a live stream next year if we can get everyone in the same time zone on.
That'll definitely be interesting.
That'll be awesome. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, there you go. You heard it first here. Something's happening. We will do something next year. We'll plan it out and we'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ace, for joining us. We had an absolute blast. Thank you, everyone, for asking the questions. And hopefully you've had a wonderful 2024 and 2025 begins on a very positive note for you. But from me, Banshin, it's goodbye. So welcome to the stage, Ace, also known as James. How are you, Ace? Ace?
Adam did. Hello.
What happened there?
I'm here. I don't know.
Oh, I thought I'd lost you again. Okay, but you heard the intro? Oh, crap. I just banged my knee. Hang on. We got to start this again. I got to start this whole thing again. Hang on. Hello, everyone. It's Banshin here. Welcome to another very special CherryTree video. Hang on. I haven't introduced you yet. Just wait. Okay. Introduce Ace, also known as, with his permission to reveal his name, James. How are you, Ace?
You?
Okay. That was. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So you can hear me.